Welcome to the Morning Blend Extra. Are you worried about your credit report? Well, there are steps you can take to get the numbers up again. Here with the details, Harry Jacobs from Credit Restoration of Nevada. Good morning and welcome.
Good to see you.
Why is good credit so important?
Credit is everywhere, Dow. You know, if you're driving a car, your auto insurance is tied to it. They no longer look at your driving record first. They're looking at your credit report because insurance accidents pay out first. It's a way for people to make money. Jobs, housing, variety of different things are tied to your credit.
So important to keep track of it as well. How many people are keeping track of their credit these days? Do we know?
I will tell you that the number has dropped in half since the first time I met you. Initially, we thought it was about 50% of the population was checking their credit on an annual basis. In 2012, only 21%, and that's a government number. The government knows who's checking their credit report because obviously they're watching everybody and doing everything. So 21% of the population has checked their report.
It's gone down. And speaking of the government, they're getting involved in this as well.
Yeah, this is an important deal, and it's somewhat complicated. I want to kind of go slowly here. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is an offshoot of the Dodd-Frank Act, which is an offshoot of what happened with the financial crisis. Dodd-Frank was basically put in place to make sure that there were checks and balances between the banks and lenders, furnishers, and consumers. Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is here to touch anyone that deals with finances or banking at all. They are now saying, we'll look at every furnisher of information, every bank, every creditor, every credit card company, to make sure that when people have disputes or problems, they're being dealt with in a reasonable way and not the automated way that it has been done to this point. It's very difficult to get things for the average consumer fixed on their report.
Are there a lot of errors on reports?
The information is staggering. The government statistic is 1 in 5, which is bad enough. The U.S. PER group, little watchdog group, says it's 8 in 10 people.
And there are a lot of companies out there that can help people repair their credit. What do they need to know before they sign up with a company?
The credit repair, unfortunately, is one of those categories where there are people that do it and do it really well, and there are people that do it, take your money, and don't do anything at all. The first thing you want to find out is whether or not someone is registered with a mortgage lending division, whether the state knows that they're there, whether they've posted the bond. State requires you have a $100,000 bond. We went out and got 10 times that in insurance. State says $100,000, we have $1 million in insurance per incident on any case that we work on.
And when you talked earlier about incorrect information, that can come to haunt you in terms of a loan when you're getting a car loan, a house loan, anything.
I always tell folks, let us tune your credit up before you go and do something. So if you're looking to get a refinance, you're looking to buy a car, you're looking to buy a new home, let us look at your credit. We'll look at it for free. All you have to do is go to creditchecktotal.com. Owned by Experian, safe site. It's 99 cents for the first 9 days.
And what type of information is given to each of the bureaus?
Information about your date of birth, information about where you live and where you have lived, employment information, variety of information, in addition to all the credit stuff. So public record information, collections, your pay history, now your balances, whether you carry a balance on a credit card.
And that needs to be updated all the time, especially if you're looking to get a loan.
You want to hear something scary? The credit bureaus receive 40 billion updates a month from 30,000 different furnishers of information.
Lots of room for error then.
Lots of room for error.
And where do Nevadans stand with credit scores compared to the rest of the country?
Worst credit score in the country.
Really?
And you know, it's funny, it's not just Nevadans, Dow. It's more southern Nevada. It's Clark County. It's Las Vegas. We have lived an opulent lifestyle when you look at what happened with the boom and the bust. It's Clark County against the rest of the country as I see it. We're in the 650 range on the Experian score. It's the lowest score in the country. FICO's about 655, also the lowest.
And what types of items can you get removed from a score or report?
Collections, judgments, tax liens, short sales, foreclosures, really anything. I don't touch child support, and we don't do anything with student loans. If you need help with student loans, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is a good resource there.
And how often do you think people should be looking at their credit?
I look at my credit once a month.
Once a month?
I look at it once a month to babysit. I also have an extended fraud alert on my credit. That is in lieu of LifeLocker, one of those companies that you pay a lot of money to. So at least once or twice a year, you should do it.
All right, some great information for us this morning. Thank you so much.
So welcome. Thank you.
All right, to learn more about Harry and Credit Restoration of Nevada, call the number or check out your screen right there at crnevada.com or drop by at their Henderson location. Have a great day, everyone.